is Lex. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see about the trending book The Eyes of Darkness, coincidence with coronavirus outbreak in Wuhan. For past 2 days, the post US author Dean Koontz predicted the coronavirus in his 1981 Eye of Darkness novel is going viral. This post first published in South China Morning Post on February 13, 2020. As of now, 1,770 people had been died of the disease and 70,548 confirmed cases of novel coronavirus infection has been reported in China. But the author is predicting our present coronavirus before 31 years. A virus called Wuhan 400 causes outbreak in Koontz's thriller novel, The Eyes of Darkness from 1981. The Eye of Darkness is a thriller by bestselling suspense author Dean Koontz tells of a Chinese military lab that creates a virus as a part of its biological weapon program that creates a virus as bioweapon. Civilians soon become sick after accidentally contacting it. The lab is located in Wuhan, which lends the virus its name Wuhan 400. I think this is as a little chilling coincidence. In The Eyes of Darkness, a grieving mother, Christina Eva, sets out to discover whether her son Danny died on a camping trip or if suspicious message suggests he is still alive. She eventually tracks him down to a military facility where he is being held after being accidentally contaminated with man-made microorganisms created at the research center in Wuhan. I think this gives you goosebumps and make your hair on back of your neck to stand up. Read this passage from the book. It was around that time a Chinese scientist named Li Chen moved to the United States while carrying a floppy disk of data from China's most important and dangerous new biological weapon of the past decade. They called it Wuhan 400 because it was developed in their rDNA laboratory just outside the city of Wuhan. In another strange coincidence, the Wuhan Institute of Virology, which houses China's only level of 4 biosafety laboratory, the highest level of classification of labs that study the deadliest virus. Interestingly, it is just 32 kilometers from the epicenter of current coronavirus outbreak. In fact, the one lab in China able to handle the deadliest virus is in Wuhan and helped sequence the novel coronavirus the world is currently battling. Koontz has written more than 80 novels and 74 works of short fiction. In Koontz's thriller, the virus is considered the perfect weapon because it only affects the human, and since it cannot survive outside the human body for longer than a minute, it does not demand expensive decontamination once a population is wiped out, allowing the victims to roll in and claim a conquered territory. However, all these are coincidences. What do you think? However, Dean Koontz did not predict an outbreak of new coronavirus. Other than the name, this fictional biological weapon has a little in common with the virus that caused an outbreak in 2020. Finally, the China got stuck with coronavirus. The coronavirus outbreak has blown up the deceptive outward appearance like being powerful, effective and tightened control over Chinese politics, culture and the economy. China's government stood silent regarding the source of deadly Wuhan virus outbreak. It is suspected about a link to a biological welfare leak in Wuhan has been raised because the Wuhan Nation Biosafety Laboratory in China handles the deadly viruses. Further, their civilian and military researchers are linked with each other. A former Israeli military intelligence analyst on the Chinese biological arms program said there is a possibility to spread infection from one of the 2 Chinese research facilities that are linked to China convert biological weapons program. However, no evidence is provided to claim this. Coronavirus are common and typically cause mild respiratory symptoms such as cough or running nose. It seems to start with fever followed by a dry cough and then after a week lead to shortness of breath. But in more severe cases, an infection can cause pneumonia, severe acute respiratory syndrome, kidney failure and even death. People are advised to avoid close contact with people suffering from acute respiratory infections. Wash hands regularly, especially after direct contact with ill people or their environment, and avoid unprotected contact with farm or wild animals. Avoid eating raw or undercooked animal products is also advised. The WHO has said that while there is evidence of transmission between people in close contact, such as families or those in healthcare settings, there is not yet evidence of onward transmission. I hope this content would have been interesting. If so, please share your opinions in comment section. See you soon in next video. Cheers. Bye.